Good evening, my name is Robert and I try things. On Thursdays, I try whatever game or games are free from the Epic Game Store. This week, we've got two. One is a port of what could be, what am I trying to say? I feel like it was supposed to be a mobile game. It was originally a mobile game. It probably is a mobile game out there somewhere, and it's been ported to PC, but without the Android emulator that a lot of people use to emulate these mobile idle games. I can't stand these. They're just simply, they're clickers. You click things and you continue clicking things and you pay to be able to click things faster. Hello, Taylor, Brandon, Tay-Tay. I'm gonna call you Tay-Tay. Anyway, so we're gonna try Firestone for maybe 10 minutes. There's a $100 pack that's free this week. If 1,000 people redeem this pack, that is $100,000 that they are not earning. So guess what that tells you about their business model? They charge out the wazoo for things that cost them nothing. Anyway, happy Thursday, almost Friday. Tay-Tay, what's going on? I get to see this guy in a little over 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks from Saturday. He's going to be here for Memorial Day weekend. I need to figure out fun stuff for us to do. My main plan is at some point we need to get to, what is that? I always forget the name of it. It's in southern Kansas City. And I know I've texted you about it. Let me see if I can find it. Westport, the Westport area. It's in the south part of Kansas City. It's more of a hipster area than the party type thing that is Power and Light. Power and Light is more modern-ish, bigger buildings. It's right in the middle of downtown, versus Westport is kind of, south of things. So that should be fun. I am looking forward to it. Got the clear frame glasses. You'll fit right in with the hipsters. Dude, I saw this old lady at the customer service desk at Target yesterday when I went to exchange my SodaStream canister, which sounds so boring. But she had the remnants of some blue hair that, she had dyed all of her hair blue and she's had a haircut or two since then, but there was the remnants of it like near her temples. And then she had like a dozen piercings in her face and ears, and these really cool like blue and white and what's it called? Cream, I guess. Vertical striped glasses frames. It was pretty cool. And I told her so. I was like, man, I dig your glasses and your piercings. It's way cool. And I hope if it didn't make her day, I hope I made her happy. She was probably late 60s at least. Watch. Catch me when I'm in my late 60s. Like, I'm not old. I feel old now. I feel like as I get older, I'm going to feel less old because I'm going to realize that age is what you make it. I don't know. Anyway, after the stupid idle clicker game, we're going to do Circus Electrique, which is a combination of like an RPG / circus manager game / some tactics. It says I don't care for tactics typically, but it's like an old school kind of turn-based RPG with fairly modern stylized graphics. So think I don't know, Final Fantasy 9. What does Final Fantasy 9 look like anyway? Let's look up Final Fantasy 9 graphics. Okay, a little bit better than that, but not as good as 10. But the combat is very similar to... Actually, not even Final Fantasy. The combat is actually more like Paper Mario, if you've ever played Paper Mario. You've got your team on this side and their team on this side, and you're attacking depending on the weapon and the character, you can attack only the front one, or you can, jump over them. You have It's Been Forever, same. I played the latest one, the Origami King, on Switch not long after it came out, and I played it through, and I was like, okay, I did that. That's done. It did not make me care about it nearly as much as like the Thousand Year Door did back on the GameCube, or what was the first Paper Mario? I think it was just Paper Mario. What platform was it on though? It was on the Nintendo 64. Okay. I think I played it. I can't say for sure. I know I played the Thousand Year Door on the GameCube, and I loved it. Played it a bunch of times, honestly. But the Origami King didn't feel like very much to me. It was kind of a short game, and didn't make me love it nearly as much. Okay, prove to me that you are not a bot. The last probably 15 followers that I've gotten are bots. So El Perro Calvo, new. I need you to prove to me that you are not a bot. I'm going to refresh my dashboard here, and I'll bet you I'm going to have some whispers from this person that say, thank you, you're doing a great job. Keep up your content. Something like, hi, what's up? I really love your streaming. You're doing well. That's what the last bot follower I got said to me. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not here for the followers. I'm here to have a hobby. I'm here to have something to do on a Thursday evening and try games that I wouldn't try otherwise. Because, yes, these games are free. And I would probably at least redeem them and put them on my account. But would I actually play them? Would I actually take the time to install them and try them? Especially the ones like this idle clicker, I know I'm not going to enjoy? No. Not at all. What does Calvo mean anyway? Let's see. Hold on. Let's get this Google Translate here. Calvo. Nope. That is gonna be Spanish. The bald dog. El perro calvo. New. The bald dog. Okay then. So before we get to trying the games, I realized 3 hours ago that the beer that I made last month, with the help of my father-in-law, and got bottled a couple of weeks ago, it's been almost 3 weeks since I got them into bottles. So tomorrow will be 3 weeks since I got them into bottles. So they're going to be done with the last little bit of fermentation that makes them carbonated. And if you're not familiar with brewing, ahoy, Rubinsky! If you're not familiar with brewing beer, if you want the beer to be carbonated, there's 2 ways to do it as far as I'm aware. One is you put the beer in a keg and it's not carbonated in the keg. And then you attach it to a system that adds CO2 to it as it comes out of the keg, and that makes it carbonated. And then the other way to carbonate beer is you add what's called priming sugar before you put it into a sealed container like a bottle. Or a can or something. Now, actually, there could be a third way to do it. You could do it similar to the keg, carbonate it as you're putting it into the container also. That is also an option, I believe. But for home brewers, unless they get a keg system, which is expensive and a lot of work, and I don't make enough beer for that to be worth it, the way you do it is with priming sugar. So it's done its fermenting. It's got its alcohol content. It is beer. And then before you put it into your bottles, you dissolve in some corn sugar with a little bit of water, and then you mix that into all of your completed beer. And now the yeast that's still alive in there has a little bit more sugar to turn into carbon dioxide and alcohol. And then you put them into a sealed container. And the carbon dioxide that they generate, there's only so much headspace in the bottle. There's only so much air in there that can get compressed with this CO2 that they're making. So after it gets compressed to the amount that it's going to, the rest of the CO2 that gets generated gets dissolved into the water content of the beer. And then when you unseal that, just like opening a soda, that CO2 starts to come back out of the water, and that's what you get as carbonation. You haven't made beer, let alone carbonated beer. This is enlightening. Yeah, this is my third batch of beer. The first one was meh. It was from a kit that I got either for my birthday or Christmas 5 or so years ago, maybe more like 4. And it was okay. I feel like that kit did not end up carbonated because the kit that I got did not come with any priming sugar. There was no instructions for adding. You can add regular old, purified cane sugar for the same purpose. It's just corn sugar is, I guess, more similar to what's in. Anyway, what am I trying to say? So it didn't come with any of that. So I put it into bottles and it didn't carbonate because there was no extra sugar for them to ferment in that last little couple of weeks. So didn't like that. And then the last batch of beer I made, my pot and my stove did not get along well. And so it never got to a full rolling boil like it was supposed to, let alone for a whole hour like it's supposed to. So it didn't boil off certain chemicals, certain compounds that are in beer that make it taste like vegetables. And so my entire last 5 gallons of beer tasted like canned vegetables. It tasted like beer too, but mostly like vegetables. So this time I boiled it the way I was supposed to. I boiled the hell out of it, kinda. And I got it into bottles. And before I put it into bottles, I tasted it and I'm like, yes, this tastes only like beer. No vegetables. You've mostly cut down on soda, started with cutting out regular soda to diet. Now you're coming off diet and having sparkling water, working towards mostly drinking just water. That is a great goal, amazing goal. What was I trying to say? The difference between sparkling water and regular water, if that's what you're shooting for, go for that. But like, it's already no calories and no anything. It's just carbon dioxide. Now, it can hurt your teeth. And if you have like reflux like I have, it can hurt your stomach. But it's not harming you if you want to have the sensory experience of having sparkling water. This is plain old water. I drink a lot of things that are not water. Yours is flavored, and you've heard the citric acid is the only issue, really. So I had heard, I need to double check this, that dissolving carbon dioxide in water creates carbonic acid, which is gonna hurt your teeth also. It hurts your throat too. That may or may not be true. Let's do a quick Google. Does carbonating water create carbonic acid? It lowers it slightly. It does create carbonic acid. And your saliva partially neutralizes it. So it's really not that big of an issue. Probably more of the issue is your citric acid. You get 1 liter bottles for like 60 cents at Aldi. They're peach, mandarin orange, and watermelon. They've been your favorite flavors. We got a Soda Stream, which you're gonna have to try when you're here. I don't know if we got it after you were last here. The initial investment was like $200, but now we don't have to buy it. You did try it last year. Okay. Yeah, and you can put whatever flavors you want into it. You could even just put fruit juice into it. Some people make homemade syrups. They, of course, sell the what's it called? The syrups, the flavoring syrups, like soda, cola. There's a Dr. Pete, which is a Dr. Pepper knockoff. See, I've got coffee here. I brought up the beer to say that I've got some in the fridge and I want to try it today. It's technically supposed to be an Oktoberfest, so I'm supposed to wait until October to try it, but I can't wait. It's carbonated now. It's ready. It's done. So I've got 3 bottles in the fridge that were. No, that's what chat is for. That's your job. Is to get me off topic. I'm not complaining at all. So I've got 3 bottles. I bottled 24 regular long neck 12-ounce bottles, and then I bottled 10 15.2-ounce Grolsch bottles that are the flip top. And then at the end of that, I had enough for 3 12-ounce Coors bottles. Adds in 1 minute. And so I've got those 3 in the fridge, and that's all I'm going to have until October. Well, until September, which is when Oktoberfest is. It's the festival before October. I don't know exactly why the timing of it is that way. It's a harvest festival. It's when you break out the last of last year's beer, or the last of the beer made from last year's grain, which was made in March, and then you throw it in kegs over the summer, so that you have beer at harvest time, is my understanding of it. Because you can't have beer from this year's harvest right away. It has to do the whole fermentation process and aging and everything. Anyway, so I'm going to try that in a minute. I do still have the Mr. Beast plain old milk chocolate bar that I'll try. I tried the Doritos spicy sweet chili. Sweet spicy chili? Spicy sweet. I never get the adjectives in the right order. I think it's spicy sweet. Jerky on Sunday. So yeah, all that's left is the plain old milk chocolate Mr. Beast bar. What am I trying to say? So, do we want to do the chocolate first, or do we want to do the beer first? In the meantime, I've been playing Skyrim again. I've got something like 42-ish hours in this playthrough. Most of what I'm doing is things that I wanted to do differently in other playthroughs. Number one is trying a number of the follower mods. I tried a couple of times ago. I tried, what was her name? Sophia, the really dirty mouthed one. Say beer first. If you try the chocolate first, it might coat your tongue too much and dilute the beer's flavor. That's true. However, there are beers that purposefully have chocolate flavors in them, and they go well together. But you're probably right, which means I need to cleanse my palate of the coffee with some water. So I've been trying some followers. I tried Recorder. She was okay. She had a cute voice. She looks like a Final Fantasy character. I was a little disappointed that her dialogue and her quest line and whatever. Yes, it's what you get for removing your subscriptions. You'll be back. The dashboard is telling me ads are done. What was I saying? Recorder. I'm about to spoil a little bit of Recorder content if you've never played with this mod before. So if that's something you care about, you might want to not listen for a little bit. So spoiler warning about Recorder. In combat, she gets a little bit like creepy, crazy laughter going on. And some of her lines to the enemies are a little extreme. So I was hoping it would go into more of that, talking to her and looking at these memories of hers that are in her quest line. Nope, not mentioned. It's really just her misadventures before meeting you, the Dragonborn, and how she feels responsible for the destruction of Helgen, which is kind of a dumb thing to feel responsible for. Alduin was going to destroy what Alduin was going to destroy. He didn't go for Helgen because he couldn't get Recorder. He was going to destroy Helgen anyway. So I probably need to try to go through some more of her dialogue, but I haven't what am I trying to say? I haven't seen any kind of explanation of what the deal was with the crazy laughter. Um, like manic laughter. That's a good word for it. I'm also working on Mirai. She's your stereotypical short, blonde, flat-chested tsundere anime character, but in Skyrim. And she's got some family weirdness going on. We have found out that her father wanted to sacrifice her for something, and now that he had caught me, the Dragonborn, he's like, okay, I don't have to kill my daughter. I was gonna do it, and I wasn't gonna care. But now that I have you, the Dragonborn, I don't need her. And then we escaped, and now we're trying to find these black book pieces from Hermaeus Mora. And what was I trying to say? It's all right. It's more of an interesting story than Recorders. And then I've got Katana and her sister waiting somewhere for me to pick up. And then there's also Frida, who is a Freya, who is a Scald character on Solstheim and the Dragonborn DLC. Frida is her, basically, but as a follower, because you can't have Freya as a follower. Okay. Let's grab this beer and a glass. I keep the glass chilled. Usually it's in the freezer upstairs, but I brought it down here before I started streaming, so it's not frozen anymore, but it's chilled. What is going on with my footrest down here? Okay. So yeah, I put it in a Coors bottle, but this is not actually Coors. It is my German alt beer, which is supposed to have... There was more malt sugar in it than a normal Oktoberfest would have. Darn it. My trash can's too full back there, so the cap fell out, or bounced out. It had more malt sugar in the recipe. It's definitely carbonated. I see bubbles, and it hissed. So it's supposed to have a higher alcohol content. Now, I was a moron and did not measure my original gravity. Basically how much sugar was dissolved in the liquid. I didn't measure that before I put it into the fermentation vessel. So by the time it came out, I could have measured the final gravity, sure, but if I didn't have the original gravity to subtract that from, I'm not going to know what the alcohol content is. So I have no idea how much alcohol is in this. The kit said somewhere around 7-ish%, but I have no way of knowing for sure what specifically is up with this. So it's a fairly brown beer. It's not dark, but it's pretty brown. I'm pretty sure I got some sediment. No, the sediment's all at the bottom of the bottle. Wonderful. No, there's some sediment in there. These were, like I said, the last 3 bottles to be bottled, so they would have gotten some sediment from the bottom of the container. I'm going to need to make sure to rinse that out today so it doesn't get gross. There were some bottles I had to, like, rewash and everything because they had, like, mold in them from last time I used them. So there's some sediment in here. Nothing wrong with that. Sediment is just the leftover waste material and dead bodies of the yeast from fermentation. It's full of B vitamins, honestly. It's honestly fairly good for you. And it doesn't really affect the taste that much. So, bottoms up to my German alt beer. Well, not bottoms up, but like, Prost. Sure smells like beer. Smells pretty hoppy. I probably need to add the flavoring hops a little earlier in the boil next time. Yes, it tastes like beer. And nothing but beer. It tastes fairly strong. I can kind of taste the alcohol. It tastes fairly hoppy. I'm getting more hops than anything, so I wouldn't like pick this beer in this form if I were to be like at the store, but like I made it myself and it tastes like actual real beer. So I'm totally going to drink this. So, excuse me. I believe I don't like hoppy beer. I don't like bitterness in beer. A little bit of like balancing, quote unquote, bitterness is fine. This is more than balancing. So you're learning more about beer brewing than you want to know about. When I was doing this kit, and I think it's normal in most brewing processes, that there are 3 additions of hops to the kettle while it's boiling. You've got body hops that you add 15 minutes into the boil, and then 15 minutes later you add some flavor hops. Well, you add a second addition of kind of the body hops, and then 15 minutes later you add your aromatic and flavor hops. They're the same thing, just they're for aromatics and flavor, and they go in 15 minutes before the end of the boil. You boil for an hour, you could do 15, 15, 15. And that last addition of hops, I feel like I want to do at the same time as the one at 30 minutes, because I don't really need all of this hoppy flavor. Now, hops have to be in beer if you want foam. You could theoretically leave hops out of beer entirely. You're not going to get any head on it. You're not going to get any foam, any nice, bubbling like that. But they're not really necessary. Also, I found out not too long ago that hops are related to marijuana. So that's fun. What was I saying? So yeah, I would add that last batch of hops earlier so that it doesn't taste so much like hops. But other than that, it's not bad. It doesn't taste like canned vegetables. It doesn't taste like canned asparagus in particular to me, but just vegetal in general. I need to get rid of a 120-ounce bottle of my last batch of beer that tastes like crap. And I may, Taylor, when you come, what I'm going to do is okay, so I'm going to save one of the 3 bottles here that I've got of this. I'm going to have you compare my last batch of beer to this batch of beer. I won't make you finish whatever I pour of the previous one because it's bad. But I just want you to experience what the difference is. That's tasty. That tastes like real beer. It doesn't taste like vegetables. Okay, chocolate time. Mr. Beast made very little money. Well, okay. Mr. Beast made his money on the store, which bought the bulk of, the bars. There were 3 or 4 flavors that they had. I got 3 of them. Excuse me. What am I trying to say? So he made his money, but it wasn't from me buying it because this was on clearance for 76 cents. They weren't selling in this Menards I was in, so they were on clearance. So Menards didn't make any money on the sale. Didn't make much money, if any. So Beast bars, Mr. Beast bars, are structured with a very small share section versus a very large devour section. And I've got like a handprint or something across the front of it. I don't know. So I'm going to break off the share section first. That's how chocolate should be. So, It's milk chocolate, but it's not as... I almost want to call this more like British milk chocolate. It's not like most American milk chocolate that I'm used to. It's not like Hershey's in particular, which is kind of the standard. Not bad. I don't know if I want to finish it, though. I don't know if it's worth the calories. Although it may be because it's after the beer. You want to get snackies in KC? You like British milk chocolate better? It tastes less fake? The thing is, British milk chocolate has more milk and less cocoa. As far as I'm aware. As far as snackies, so there's the giant Chinese market in the River Market area. We definitely have to go there. We can go there directly after I pick you up from the airport. I'm going to try to make Paige not come because everything's going to depend on her energy level then. And I feel like you and I are going to have a higher energy level. American chocolate makes your mouth feel waxy. Oh, we did go to the Chinese place last year. Okay. Tried to make me smell the durian. I have a vague recollection of a durian, but I do know that I got some durian wafers one time and it was terrible. I didn't make the connection. Like, I know durian smells. I was aware of that. I'd never actually smelled durian. I didn't expect for the wafers to really smell like durian just to be flavored by them, but no, it was bad. The refrigerated section. Was it like in a styrofoam tray with plastic wrap? That's what I'm remembering. The beer is better after chocolate, by the way. It was vacuum sealed plastic. Okay. Okay. Now I'm remembering that. I think I vaguely remember saying, no, it's not worth the price for me to just open it and gag and throw it outside. I didn't use those exact words, but it was expensive for something that I'm not going to be able to eat because it smells so bad. I understand it tastes pretty good if you can get past the smell, and the texture is fun. Oh, right. I saw some 41. The tour of the Setting Sun. It's their final tour. You see final right there. I'm so glad I got to see them again. I saw them several years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, at one of the last Warp tours. I don't know if it was the last year or the second to last year. Rubinsky is envious. I'm going to be pedantic here. Envious means you want what someone else has, or you want to experience what I experienced. Jealous would be like if you had some 41 merch, like I have, and you were worried about me taking your Sum 41 merch. That's jealous. Now, English changes, languages change, so jealous is coming to mean envious. So I don't know what we're going to use in place of jealous, because the meaning of jealous is changing. So it just kind of upsets me that... Anyway, not the point. So I got the shirt, and I've also got a poster in a really long condom. What was I saying? So Taylor, as far as snackies, before this concert, I went to a Caribbean / it was an African nation. No, it was another Caribbean. Hold on. I can't remember the name of it either. I texted it to Paige. Anyway, here's the poster. Sum 41, the final tour, blah, 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 blah. It was pretty great. It was a lot of fun. I need to get it back in that sleeve. Mesob. Jealous as in sarcastic tone to slang meaning you are lucky. Yes, I understand what it means, and I understand how things change, but the actual definition of jealous is I want to keep what I've got rather than I want to experience what you experienced. That is envy. Okay. Rubinsky, I don't know if you've been around, but my beer that I made recently, much better than the last one. It actually tastes like beer and not vegetables. Not overboiled vegetables. Man, it was a great time. I would not have been okay not experiencing it. I missed my chance to ever see Linkin Park live because, you know, Chester Bennington died. So I can never see Linkin Park. What's another band I'm never going to be able to see? I think Good Charlotte is no longer touring. Are they? I think Blink-182 may be touring. The last one just tasted like vegetables. It was bad. I did look this up. Yes, Blink-182 is still touring. I need to go see them. Okay, so hold on. What's the plan? With special guests, Pierce the Veil. Hold on. So are they? Is this a whole ass like festival? Because look at all this. Or are these just brands? These might be brands. Ek Stacy? Is that a brand? No, it's a rapper. Okay, so are these all touring with Blink-182? Is this like a whole festival thing? You might go see a violin rock artist in New Orleans in July. Special guests. Right, but like, are they all performing on the same nights? Or are they like trading out? Because you're not going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people before Blink-182. So probably what's happening. So we got Blink-182 as the headliner, Pierce the Veil as their opener, Alexis on Fire ahead of Pierce the Veil, and then probably one of these prior to Alexis on Fire. Which that's going to be an awesome time. Okay, dates. Florida, Texas, Denver is close-ish to me. It's 9 hours. Kansas City. Okay, August 9th. Oh, birthday! Birthday concert! When are they in Florida? June 20th. June 20th. So I guess that's their first show of the tour in Orlando. So you're having a good time. Not even a hard drive for you. And then Kansas City is not a hard drive for me. Where is it? There it is. At the T-Mobile Center. Oh, it's a big venue. T-Mobile Center, I believe, is the biggest venue in Kansas City. Which, you can't make that? Darn. That's the last day of school where you teach. You won't make it in time. But you don't live near Orlando? Okay, so then there's Miami on the 21st, which you probably wouldn't be able to... I know you've said where you are. Too bad there's not like a Pensacola show. Man, I'd love to go to a Pensacola show in June. That would be great. But yeah, Kansas City, August 9th. All right, I am telling my buddy that I went to see Sum 41 with about this. You live in Miami. Oh, but that's a Friday, and Friday night is a Jewish holiday. Oh, and you won't be able to go. Gotcha. Yeah, the Shabbat. Okay. I mean, theoretically, you could stay... Well, you're allowed to walk a certain distance, right? Although it's after sundown. Is participating in the concert considered work, Rubinsky? It's more play, you know? It's the leisure thing. And then theoretically you could stay somewhere within walking distance. I know you won't be able to drive. Very sketchy, but oh, you can't carry the ticket. Well, it's going to be a digital ticket, I can almost guarantee, and you're carrying your phone anyway. It's bands in town. Okay. Ticketmaster. I'm going to have to look at that separately. Can't use your phone. Oh, okay. Okay, then. Yeah, okay. That's not going to work then. Man, that stinks. Okay. What about... Let's see. Is there a Georgia show? I don't see one. I don't see one in Georgia. I know. Oh, man, that sucks. I was going to say you should just come to Kansas City and see him with me, but you can't do that either. Paige just came and shut the door because I'm being very loud, apparently. Only doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. 7 international shows. And then one last show in Huntsville, Alabama. Is that where they're from? They're not from the South, are they? No, they're from California. So why is this last show in Alabama of all places? Oh, it's a music festival. Okay. It's a music festival, and it just happens to be in Alabama. Okay. Okay, Kansas City. Kansas City, August 9th. Okay, hold on. I gotta text John about this. Let me get to the RSVP here. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Okay, hold on. John, there he is. Blink182 dot no com/tour August 9th KCMO. There we go. I have no idea how much tickets are going to be, but I've got to go. It's going to be awesome. Okay, since I'm on this screen anyway, I may as well go ahead and try this Firestone Idle RPG. Since I'm here. I don't know whether this is going to be like a final tour. No idea. But I heard that this Sum 41 tour was the tour of the setting Sum. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a farewell tour. I gotta go. More and more games are having the Epic integration inside the game. I am seeing way fewer opening a browser in a separate window that I might not see. And so this is a point in their favor where they started at 0. So now they've got 1. I just can't stand this style of game. Like, where are you going to start introducing, okay, you can pay to make this go faster. Because that's what every idle clicker is about. You can pay to make everything go faster. And or for cosmetics. And or for an edge over other people who aren't paying. That's the primary ways that these guys make money. Oh, hydrate or dehydrate. Missed it. Rubinsky, you're definitely going to have started school by the end of September when that music festival is in Alabama. Although you're in Miami, you're as far away as you can get from any other state. So, and there are only those 2 Florida shows, so you'd have to make like a big deal trip out of it. Man, I'm glad I don't stream on Saturday or Friday night. I'd miss out on having Rubinsky. You can take off school days normally, but not the last day of school. Gotcha. So theoretically, you could go up to Huntsville at the end of summer. And see a bunch of other bands, because it's part of a festival. Maybe you should. No learning will happen. Yeah, but you have to be there to, like, supervise them. I understand that part. But Blink-182, I don't know. What's more important, Blink-182 or keeping my job? Renewing my contract next year. Oh man, I didn't realize it was going to take so long to like download the whole game. It's installed, but it's not really installed. I hate games that do this. I can't say I hate them, but like, I installed the game. I want to launch the game. They're going to rehire you anyway. They're a bit desperate for staff. Yeah, because teachers are vastly underappreciated and underpaid, is the thing. And I can only imagine how much worse it is for a sub. Or part-time. Actually, are you a sub? Or a assistant teacher? I'm unclear. Come on, let's get this moving. You have stalled out down here. Come on. You're paid okay because you're part-time. It's hard to find someone to come in from 1 to 4. Valid. Yeah, no, the full-time teachers are way overworked for what they're paid, and they're even if they weren't overworked, they're still underpaid. They would hire you full-time, but you don't want to. I don't blame you. Come on now. Do I need to disable my pie hole? Okay, so we're gonna kill this. Where is it? It said Firestone, but... Okay, Unity playback, that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna kill my pie hole for 5 minutes. And then we'll try relaunching this. The hours outside of class would kill you. Yes, that's the primary thing. And then also buying your own supplies. If this thing just won't run, I'm okay with that. Okay. Soleil, be careful. A group of undead is coming to you. Thank you, my goddess. I'm ready for them. Oh no! Ha ha ha! Is that all you got? You're surrounded. Attack! Oh no, help! We need to help Soleil before it's too late. Who are you talking to, me or the fairy over here? I think she's talking to me. Oh no, she's talking to Grace, the fairy. This game looks fun? No, it looks like a mobile game. It looks like a money grab idle RPG clicker thing. Is it just me or is it loud? Tap on the enemy to attack. Okay. I see another hero in trouble. Let's help her. Okay, so my clicking makes the fairy attack. Am I dreaming? Are you a real fairy? Ha, I'm very real and I need your help to save Soleil. Let my swords serve you. Okay, so it doesn't matter where I click. I don't have to click on the enemy. I just have to keep clicking. What about spacebar? Does spacebar work? Spacebar works. Okay, spacebar goes faster than clicking. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Give me a hand. Grace, light him up. Brave hero, Soleil is close, but she can't hold much longer. Hold out, you mean? Hold on? What is she holding? I have 1 minute. You're all alone. Surrender. Nobody's coming to save you. Now we're here. I won't give up so easy. Oh, no, we're not here yet. Okay. Man, I want that armor in Skyrim. Here we are. Evil creature, Soleil is not alone. Do these people know Soleil? Are they friends? Were they in the same party? Did Soleil get separated? That is not explained here. I will crush you all, mortals. There's nothing you can do. His name is Ricky. The lead skeleton pirate is named Ricky. Okay. Boom. Thanks for saving me. I wouldn't survive without you. Wouldn't have survived? I feel like there's some English going on here. What happened here? How the undead were so powerful? Yeah, definitely English. Since they stole the Firestones, they are stronger than ever before. If they start attacking villages with their new powers, everyone is doomed. We must find a way to stop them before it's too late. Congratulations, you did great on your first mission. I prepared a gift for you. Heroes, you must stop the undead and reclaim the Firestones, but you need more allies for this quest. Go, find Boris, the Royal Guard. He will tell you what to do next. But I need to upgrade. Upgrade fairy. 4 times. Wait, she's not the fairy. Okay, she's the fairy. Train the fairy. Reach stage 9. Okay. The power of your guardian can be increased by doing strengthening activities. Go to the magic quarter to start training. How do I get to the magic quarter? Visit town, then magic quarter. Okay, where is town? Oh, go to town. Okay. Magic quarter. Retraining. Okay, and then I can train again. I can train again in 8 hours. Unless I buy a thing to speed that up. Okay, back to battle is what? Where are we going? Do I exit town? Oh, okay. Now what are my messages here? New server, Bayshire. Okay, I don't care. Okay, what's my avatar? I'll be the orc girl. Sure, we'll just use that. So what's this other message? A new server, delete. Romans go danger. Orcs and the undead are gathering forces once again. I trust you to assemble a party of heroes in order to stop them, reclaim the Firestones, and save the kingdom. Yeah, great. Cool. Okay, Guardian, is that me? I have a gift for you. Okay. Daily check-in. Yay! Just like every other mobile idol game. Okay. Days checked in. -1 of 28. We're kind of frozen here. Nothing is going. We're getting achievements, but nothing is happening. I've got a -1 check-in day. Okay, try this again. Wait for it to finish cloud syncing. I am not at all surprised that it froze. I mean, Rubinsky, if you think this game is fun and you enjoy playing it, fine. Me, from a taste standpoint, I cannot conscience promoting this game. I need to stop eating chocolate. I need to save some for Paige. You enjoy stupid games? Okay, then that's your prerogative, and I'm not going to try to make you feel bad about it. I just think that it's low effort. Okay, now I gotta go to the map again, and I gotta go to whatever this is. And we're gonna start a mission to talk to the farmers. Take 50 gems to complete the mission instantly. But what if I don't want to do that? That's gonna force me to do that. Okay. Oh, this game looks like garbage. Yeah, you feel like you'd quickly put in 30 hours, then never touch it. Your squads are idling. Start a new mission. Let's start this long one. Sure. Okay. Now, what's this notification? Okay, I have new quests. Here's another shop notification. Free mystery box. It has to communicate with the server to tell me what my gacha gambling reward is going to be. Or this is where it would play an ad if I didn't have network-wide ad blocking. Now, am I going to be able to exit this? Because it's not going to be able to load the ad. A knockoff of 100 games like this. Yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. There are 100 games like this. And in fact, it's stuck again, so you know what? I give up. Okay, we tried it. We tried it. Now get this thing off my computer. Now we're going to try Circus Electrique, which looks... Okay, I'm going to restart the Epic Launcher. Ads in 40 seconds. It's 300 megabytes, just about the size. Hi, Errant Knight. I am struggling to get this crappy game off of my computer. It's a clone of every other idle clicker RPG with low effort Fiverr designed characters in English. Okay, we're gonna try Circus Electrique, and I'll try restarting my computer and uninstalling it later. Saber, an Embracer Group company. So this one is gonna be like dark RPG circus management thing. It's like, it's giving me Coraline vibes. You know? Press any key to continue. Where's the any key? Embracer Group, fuck those losers. I don't know anything about them. You probably don't either. You're probably just messing with me. How's your week been, Errant Knight? What you been up to? Gotta agree to the EULA. This one has a proper menu. I am easy. I am the doorkeeper. I'm gonna play the easy mode. They are crashing and burning. They got greedy and it screwed them. Ooh. Okay, so you do know about them. I don't know anything about them. Oh no, someone's tearing down our posters.
I promised myself I would never see him again. 10 years is far too soon after what he did.
They're splitting the company into 3 parts. Who? What?
Yet here I am, reporting on the least important story for tomorrow's paper. The grand reopening of his Circus Electrique. He hasn't lost his charisma. I'll give him that.
So this guy's the bad guy.
Always new.
Lily?
Something bigger.
The new ads are awful. Okay, and for some reason, 2 of the 3 groups have "and friends" in the title.
That's their happy.
And the ads. I don't watch ads. I hardly ever see any ads, so...
I could get behind. What are they doing?
You can still see the stream, but it's playing noise over... Oh! Ads, like, in general. Yeah, that's a Twitch thing that I got nothing. And you can't do picture-in-picture to get around it anymore. Yeah. So Twitch is doing not great things, apparently.
Bring these bothersome bobbies to their knees.
Bothersome bobbies. They're on 1 wheels. Look at these things. They're on 1 wheels. Okay, using skills. Overcome your opponents in battle with skills. Each character can use 1 skill every turn. Okay. I assume the bouncy ball that's kind of highlighted here. Okay, so it's already selected, so I pick 1 to attack. Okay. We'll attack this one. Ball throw. What was that second type of damage that it did?
Jolly good show, Grok. Places, people. Positioning matters.
Certain skills can only be used in certain positions and against specific target slots. Both are indicated in the skill's description. You can also manually move teammates frontward or further back during combat. Okay. Balthazar's skill called Front Row Blow would be useful here, okay? However, Front Row Blow is only available for use in the first position, where Grok is. Okay. Move Balthazar forward to use Front Blow. I thought it was Front Row Blow. I don't know. For his next turn. This will push Grok to the second position. Okay.
Don't attack. Just move forward. Trust me.
Not only can Grok use Ball Throw in any position, it's also effective against all enemies, wherever they're placed. Okay.
Here, kids.
Miss!
Now,
Does that mean I didn't take any damage?
blow, Commoner.
Okay. Clap! Each character acts once in their turn in an order determined by the value of their initiative attribute. Okay. They just throw you right in, don't they? Why is there combat? I don't quite understand why at a circus we're fighting bobbies. Okay.
A rather eventful reunion after
Nice.
years, was it not, dearies?
Saving lives isn't really your style, Uncle. But thank you.
I appreciate that this is voiced. I appreciate that I don't have to read all these lines in the cutscenes. She has a pet one-eyed tiger? Lion?
See, your
Lion.
mother's lion remains as spirited as ever.
Yes, and just as blind, no thanks to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some facts to gather.
Ah, for your circus story. Of course.
Dear God, no! I need to understand what the hell just happened here. That's the new story.
I like her lines. I like her voice and the way her voice acting is going. This is nicely done. Leonidas, I like that name.
Come, let's find Dr. Mabry. He hid once this maddening took hold,
But he's a brilliant man, with brilliant thoughts. Unlike certain present company.
I'll not have you speak of Grok in that way. Or growl, as it were.
The Circus Electrique was originally named the Cirque Electrique until the ringmaster realized most of his audience doesn't know what a cirque is. Because stupid Brits. Gadgets can be replaced, but when their owners die or leave the circus, these items will be lost. It's not mandatory to have a circus show every day, but the circus's reputation and income make it worthwhile. The company name STEAM is an acronym for Solutions and Technologies from Eli Edwards' mind. Okay. Oh.
Not quite everywhere.
Train is unlocked. Fireblower performer may appear in the train to be recruited. Okay. Recruit performers aboard the train. Okay.
No Dr. Mabry in here, but I do believe I spot some new talent.
Recruit a fireblower. Okay. That spent all of my money. Shillings. Okay.
Crazed Bobby, coming right for us.
Great.
Tell me, Bertha the Fireblower, you any good in a fight?
A fight, sir?
Oh, he brought a mime.
The Bobby brought a mime? Why did the Bobby bring a mime with an extra pair of arms? Devotion largely determines the character's effectiveness in battle. Higher devotion bars may lead to higher damage and chance to hit. Okay. What am I supposed to do about that in the middle of a battle? Okay. Yeah, fire attack. Is it gonna hit both of them? Sweet.
Bertha, her very name puts the breath in fire breathing.
Yes, Bertha and breath are anagrams. Using certain skills within a battle can instantly increase or decrease the devotion of targets. Oh, okay, so that's what I'm supposed to know about that. Use Trumpet Boost to temporarily increase all team members' devotion. Okay, Trumpet Boost, click on your own team. Okay.
Fine trumpeting, Grok. Everyone's increased devotion inspires us all. True.
Devotion may have two different values. The base value constantly affects the character's effectiveness, while the temporary values only last for a few rounds in battle. Spinebreaker. Physical damage with a 30% chance to remove. What? He missed. Miss. Have I taken any hits yet? Like your own performers, reducing opponents' devotion may lessen their effectiveness. If the devotion of an opponent or a player character drops to 0, they will flee the battle. Gotcha. That mime over there doesn't seem to be too devoted. Use Fire Throw to try and chase him out of battle. Okay. Fire Throw on the mime. He fled.
Bertha, worth all 10 shillings for sure.
Maybe even
So-
11.
No.
So, is the purple damage, is that the devotion damage? Okay, what is this? Heals, but less devotion. Moves forward and taunts. Boost devotion. Okay, we're just gonna do ball throw.
Here, kids.
Sploosh. I don't think I've taken any damage yet. 20% precision penalty. Okay. Now we're just gonna do regular front blow then. Clap. I need tools, or I got tools, and I got food, and I got fame. Okay.
Is this fighting normal for you, Ringmaster?
Only very recently.
You just endangered this poor girl's life. Bertha, are you hurt?
A scratch or two?
Nothing a night in the sleeping cart won't heal.
Sleeping cart unlocked. Okay. Bertha did not take any hits. Injured performers can relax in the sleeping cart, but they cannot participate in anything else in the meantime. But she doesn't need to. She didn't take any hits. What does she do? She looks like a strong woman, but what are these things hanging from her hip?
Yvonne, so lovely to see you. Banged up as you may be from surviving out there, perhaps the sleeping cart should be yours for the evening.
Let Yvonne rest in the sleeping cart for the evening. Okay. What do I do? Drag? How do I drag? Okay, drag her. So it didn't tell me to drag her, and like that would have been a nice thing to know. It takes time to heal. Let her rest in the sleeping cart until tomorrow. Okay?
Oh, and here comes Dr. Mabry.
Help! 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 Save me from these relentless brigands!
More of these fop doodles? Oh, bugger.
Bop doodles. Come on, Leonidas. Why isn't Leonidas helping? Characters unable to activate their preferred skills can still be useful by using items on themselves or their teammates. Fight! Although Devotion can increase some skills' damage and chance to hit, Devotion does not affect every skill. Skills affected by Devotion are highlighted with an electric effect around their icons. Okay. The positive or negative effect of Devotion is highlighted in parentheses within each skill description. Okay. Okay, yeah. Do the AoE. Excuse me. Miss. I've taken 0 hits so far. Okay. Okay. I took 1 electric damage. 1. So, why can't I use this one? Is it because her devotion isn't high enough, or what? Also, what am I smelling? Kinda smells like cat food, but not. It might be that. Don't forget to equip items crafted between battles on the district map screen. Due to easy mode. Days always end after battles, with circus results and character statuses reported from there. New performer has joined Circus Electrique. Cool. Effects from buildings are realized the following day. Yvonne was healed after a night in the sleeping cart and is ready to join the exploration team. Cool.
You want my opinion on this, don't you, Amelia?
The pillar of power you designed was lit. Exactly then, everything around us went to hell.
You should see what happened to the London Bridge.
The London Bridge? Has it fallen down, my fair Mabry?
My fair Mabry.
Or worse, it disappeared. My drones confirm it. Vanished.
The London Bridge was falling down, and then Charles McCullough bought it and moved it to Arizona.
Vanished? How?
I can get you there to see for yourself with a map. Just need time. May I bring it to you shortly?
I don't like his hesitant way of speaking.
All things come shortly from you, Ollie. Join us at the circus tent when you can. That's where she'll be, with me, watching how I plan my shows.
What? You don't want to recruit more talent at the train first?
A marvelous suggestion, Amy. First the train, then the circus tent.
Okay. Another clown, another fire breather, or another strongman. What does that V mean? What do these colored arrows mean? I mean, I guess I'll get another fire blower. I like the hits all. Recruit 3. I'm supposed to get all 3. Okay. Okay. I would not have recruited 3. Escape artist performers may appear in the train to be recruited. Okay, Circus Tent is unlocked. Circus Show Draft available. Okay. To the tent.
And this is how it's done.
Select the Village Roadshow draft as a first step. You'll get more drafts later. Okay. The next step in preparing for a circus show is to select the appropriate performers. Oh, that's what the arrows mean. Every performer has a preferred performance type, but many are also particular about with whom they like to work. The more attention you pay to the chemistry of your performers, the more successful your shows will be. Look here to see which performance type the character prefers. The chemistry bar charges at a much lower rate if the icon on a performer card does not match its assignment on the table. The green icon here indicates this performer enjoys working with the specified character class. The red icon indicates the opposite. To the left, the character's own class is highlighted. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Caesar likes working with fire blowers. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. But he does not like working with... No, damn it. How do I blow this up? He doesn't like working with clowns. And the fire blower, or this one anyway, doesn't like working with strongmen. Okay, Grok. Why can't I use these four? Because they're the exploration team? Fine. Okay, I guess I gotta do these, even though they don't like it. The line connecting the two characters shows how effectively they work together based on the chemistry icons. Green indicates a strong relationship, red the opposite. Character compatibility is displayed in the chemistry bar, with higher ratings earning more stars. The more stars you accumulate, the more rewards you can earn from performances. Okay. So then if I put Pablo here... Okay, oh, so it only matters as far as these bars here, what their relationship status is. Okay, so even though he doesn't like working with clowns, it doesn't matter because the clown is not immediately adjacent to his order in the show. Okay. Hit the next button if you're satisfied with the performer setup. Okay. Here you can distribute the stars you've earned in the previous step to best yield benefits from your next performance. Distribute your stars without exceeding the potential value of a draft in any category. Once you've distributed all the stars available, hit the announce button. The event will be held later today and the next day's newspaper will report the results. Since they're busy with the show, selected performers can't be used for anything else for the rest of the day. Okay. What is this, audience? Okay. Okay.
Come on, come on.
The event will take place after the next battle. Okay.
What a waste of time.
You love it.
Die!
Hello, Bobby.
What was that?
Die! Die!
Even more bloodthirsty vicious.
Rainy weather seriously reduces the effectiveness of fire-based attacks, but increases electric damage. Okay. That's another mechanic. Let's see, what's your 10%, 23%, 24%? Okay, so I could theoretically make you flee. Okay. We're gonna make him go away. Bye. Umbrella attack. Okay. Do I want to increase everybody's devotion? Yes. Buffs are good. Oh no, 4 electric damage. Is it raining? Oh, it is raining. Is there an icon somewhere that would tell me that? Because it's kind of hard to see it falling. But sure, let's electrify them. Use Show Off to increase damage and reduce all incoming damage, okay? While the effect of Trumpet Boost wears off after a short time, Show Off increases your character's devotion permanently. Like, permanently or permanently for the duration of the battle?
Yes! And that, boys and girls, is why he's so often the main event.
This icon represents all active status effects enacted by Show Off. Whether positive or negative, skills can inflict active status effects upon allies or enemies, often for multiple turns. Okay, what is this? This sounds fun. Not targetable. Okay, so it can't be the front one. I wasn't looking at the targeting. Oh, hey, she's done. Or, no, is she trapped? Okay. All right. Oh, he's dead. Hey, we won! As a very young girl, Amelia toured Europe and Asia as her mother Shonda and Aunt Phyllis searched out new talent for the Circus Electrique. I don't know what that means. 2 days since the maddening. got 2 transformers and some sparkers and some distilled water, which I don't know what to do with. They're crafting things, I guess. One of your characters is ready to level up. Okay. Okay. For each level up, characters can distribute 10 points to increase their Circus Act values. Okay. Higher Circus Act values are essential for more complex shows. Level up and spend all available points to increase Balthazar's Circus Act values. Okay, amazement. Fun. But wait, how do I do this? Oh, it didn't actually let me click level up. Okay. Auto assign, what are you gonna do? Oh, randomly? Crap. I mean, I guess that's fine. Use skill upgraders to strengthen your skills. Okay. Okay.
Amelia, I have this for you. For answers.
A map?
It'll get you to the Vanished Bridge, through all the dangers.
Just how dangerous are these dangers, Dr. Mabry?
Very. But you see, that's the beauty of this map. I have drones. I have the police radio. I know what's out there.
Such as?
Abandoned boxes left behind by evacuees. Wanton violence. A bunch of who knows what.
How specific?
This map will keep you safe. Safer, anyway.
Then I shall put it to good use. Thank you, Dr. Mabry.
The voice acting is pretty good. Can't lie. Too much information? Feeling lost? Can't remember previously explained gameplay mechanics? Press this button for instant help or use the codex to view previous tutorials. Okay. Does anybody need to recover? No, not really. Okay. Embark. Okay.
Not so fast, young lady.
The story's out there, Uncle. So I'm going out there.
Yes, of course you are, but not without some help.
Help? From whom? Your second-rate performers who aren't good enough for the premiere?
A rather negative spin. Only mostly inaccurate. They're a devoted bunch, and they'll fight like old boots for you. Your safety matters, Amy.
You're offering safety? You?
Okay, I feel like he didn't do what she believes he did.
Amy, your mother's accident. I know you'll never forgive me, but...
Goodbye, Uncle. Good luck with the show. I guess I'm stuck with the 4 of you, but what order suits you best?
Assemble your team of up to 4 performers, each as ready for battle as they are to explore the district with you. Consider explorers' slot preferences as you place them, as indicated at the bottom of each card. Okay. Okay.
Abandoned boxes, wanton violence, a bunch of who knows what.
Okay, so I have to pick the route that I want. Each map is made up of nodes and the routes that connect them. The exploration team moves from node to node in the district towards their final target. Explore London to reveal different types of events and items such as loot crates, patrolling enemies, random encounters, and boss battles. Yay, bosses. So we get a chest. Fairly well animated chest. Got some resources and
Whichever way
components,
we
okay.
choose, we're sticking to it. No need to further endanger ourselves.
So this way we've got a battle, this way we've got a battle. Both directions we have a chest, and then we have a choice of whether we're going to battle here or are we going to do this mystery event or battle. I'm of course going to go this way. Okay, let's do the show setup. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Now we'll move here and we'll fight. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Exclamation mark Kitty in the chat to count the number of times the cats have shown up. This is
Some
Charlie.
skills require no
Hi,
exertion.
Charlie. No, Charlie. You can't have that. One class skill for each class exerts a continuous passive status effect throughout the battle. Certain performers may have additional random passive skill below the one assigned to their class. Okay. Passive skills are displayed next to the character's active skills. Yes. When Bertha is standing on slot 3 or 4, she gains immunity against taunt effects. Bertha is immune to fire damage. Good to know. Or, hold on, decrease devotion by 10%. Oh, these guys are higher than normal. Okay, so the purple damage is devotion damage.
Think that helped?
Oh, better help.
Okay. When Grok is entering a stance, it increases his devotion, and he automatically heals a few health for a random teammate each round. That's nice. Okay, let's get rid of you because it should get rid of your devotion. If I hit you, okay. Miss. Yeah, attack everybody. So it's apparently the goggles that are causing the problems. Okay, you have... Does it tell me how much health he has? 38, okay. Okay. Okay, he's done. Oh, shoot, that pulled her up front. Oops. Okay.
I belong back here.
My gift to you all!
Jeez, this lady has taken 0 damage. Alright, dude, just whack her. Thank you. And he's gonna pull her back to the front. Oy. Eight to 9 damage. Now, it's more important to move her back. So she's shielding all of them? Great.
From my belt to your face.
Man, this lady with the parasol is tough. What is this? Okay. Okay, broke her defending stance. That's good. Sheesh.
Electric.
Are we gonna be able to defeat this lady with the parasol? Excuse me.
I belong back here.
Feels good, don't it?
And she resisted the dodge reduction. Why can't I use this one? Is there a devotion requirement? Yeah, whatever.
Tingles, don't it?
Sheesh.
Don't it make you smile?
Bye. Dang, she was tough.
Ah, yes. Fine journalism, this.
At the end of each day, the newspaper summarizes the most important events of the past 24 hours. Look for articles about recent events, last night's show, and the commercial status of the circus, plus a few surprises.
Extra, extra! Deadly riot! Total mayhem on the streets! What's the cause? Read all about it!
We've seen better, but we still like it. Okay. A new type of circus show. Okay. What time is it? Jeez, it's only 8:40. You know what? No, I think I'm done, man. This is just not my cup of tea. It's not bad. The best thing about it to me is the voice acting. But the turn-based, skill-based, tactical kind of combat is not my kind of thing. This game has beaten me down. Bad games take a lot off of me. It's not this game, it was the other one. No, this is not a bad game. It's just not my cup of tea. The voice acting is really good. The quote-unquote plot or story is fairly transparent. It's obviously the goggles causing the problems, and it's obviously the fault of Steam, S-T-E-E-M, the company that makes them all, and something to do with Dr. Mabry's tower that he's trying to probably counteract, something to do with Steam. Probably the circus, the ringmaster, is not quite as responsible for the main character girl's, I can't remember her name, Amelia? Mom's death as she believes he is. Yeah. But no, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not a bad game. It's well put together. It's well designed, well made. Adds in 1 minute. Can I just exit this? I'm just gonna do that. Task manager it. There we go. Okay. Is that all I'm gonna do tonight? I think it may be. Unless you guys have another idea. Anything you'd like to talk about. Taylor was here earlier, but he's probably gone for now. Ads in 15 seconds, by the way. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it during that ad break. So thank you for hanging out, guys. Thank you for coming by, Errant Knight and Rubinsky and Taylor. I appreciate seeing you. I will try again later to uninstall Firestone. That was just a bad game in a lot of ways. Until then, on Sunday, might play more Skyrim, might try some more Orcs Must Die. Like, this is a really fun take on the tower defense genre. There was something, as far as next week, I'm just quickly trying to preview this. The game for next week is a mystery game, so I'm not going to be able to tell what that is until next Thursday. So we'll just have to see what that is exactly. For now, everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. Stay hydrated. It's getting warm finally. Although way down in Miami, in tropical town, it's probably been warm since February, January. I don't know. Everybody have a great night. I'll see you Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. Central. Peace.